Sequence 2, hamstring marches, a press, overhead press into downward dog, and wall angels. So for exercise 1, for the hamstring walks, you'll start with your heels about 6 inches away from your hips. To begin, you'll bridge, pressing predominantly through the heels. Make sure you've got a straight line from your knee to your hip to your shoulder without excessively flaring up the rib cage or losing your brace. And then from here, you're gonna slowly walk your feet forwards without letting your hips drop. When your legs are completely straight, then you're gonna walk it back in. If you wanna make this tougher, you can take your hands, place them on your pelvis and pull your hips to the floor. Go ahead, let's get one more. Hips stay high, good. And it should be about 3 steps each leg for each repetition. And walk it back without letting the hips drop. Perfect. All right, done. Exercise 2. You'll start at the bottom of a push-up, and you'll start kneeling, and then from here, as you straighten out your arms, you're going to be pressing yourself into downward dog. So, bottom of a push-up, start kneeling, and you're going to be pressing into downward dog. To scale this, the more you are pivoting into that overhead position versus pressing yourself into downward dog, it's going to be a little bit easier. So again, if you want to make it tougher, more of a press into that overhead position. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you're more going to pivot there. The third and final exercise, you'll be against a wall. This is our wall for today. Your tailbone and the shoulders are against the wall. Your back will be flat against the wall. And you're going to be reaching as high overhead as you can while keeping your elbows and your hands as close to the wall as possible. So mainly what you're focusing on is how much this upper arm can move overhead without losing your positioning, and how close you can bring your elbows to your hips. You're pushing back, again, without losing the brace, and reaching up as high as you can without excessively shrugging. All right, well done.